Hi there guys, welcome back to the Red and Blue Site YouTube channel. Harvey here, of course. Thank you guys for coming down and watching. Last couple of videos have been really good, the Palace dailies. I like the feedback, I'm loving the comments, getting the discussion going as always. And today I'm going to be doing another Palace daily, and it's going to be a bit of a World Cup themed one. Obviously the World Cup's only a couple of days away now. The England team have already flown out there. If you haven't seen, yesterday I was in at 90 Min and I did a video there about the World Cup and the last friendlies before teams went out there, and it's a bit of a World Cup discussion with Boovy, Hainsey and Tommy have all gone out for 90 Min to the World Cup today. So yeah, go down to 90 Min. I'll always leave their link in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and go and watch that video that I did with them. It was really cool. Yeah. So and after that video, it's kind of got me into the World Cup mood a bit more, you know, especially for these videos. I've been in the World Cup mood for a bit now. It's been around for a few weeks. But today I wanted to talk about, obviously, Palace players at the World Cup. We've only got one, Luka Milivojevic for Serbia. And I was going to raise a question to you guys. Who are your World Cup underdogs for this World Cup? Who do you think is not one of the top seeded teams? Who's one of the lesser teams in their group who could get through the group and have a good run, maybe get to a quarter final, maybe even a semi-final if they're really lucky. For me, and this is, you could say Palace bias, but I genuinely think they've got a good team and are a good underdog. For me, it's Serbia. Obviously, Luka Milivojevic is playing for Serbia, he's Serbian, and he may not necessarily get in the starting 11 because of Matic and Milinkovic-Savic. They're both been obviously the top players in midfield for the last season, especially Matic. So, you know, it might be hard for Luka to get into that first team squad, but I definitely think he'll make some appearances in this World Cup. He's the only Palace player out there, so he's kind of like my second team, if you like, after England, is going to be Serbia for this World Cup. You look at their group, they've got obviously Brazil, who, in my opinion, are probably going to be the favourites to win the World Cup, and I think they could do it this year, especially after the humiliation back at their place in 2014. You've got Brazil, you've got Switzerland, who are a very strong European team, got some great players. Shaqiri's one of the key ones in that side, who obviously plays in the Premier League. And then you've also got Costa Rica. And Costa Rica are by no means an easy team, because they have, obviously, last World Cup got through the group. They beat England, for example. You know, they're a good young team. And most of those players who were in the last World Cup are still in this squad. Same manager as well. So, you know, that is one of the hardest groups in the World Cup, I have to say, alongside probably the Poland-Colombia group, because they've got Senegal and Japan in that group as well. So those are probably the two hardest groups. I think Brazil are going to come out top on that group, but I think Serbia could sneak into second ahead of Switzerland, in my opinion. I think Costa Rica aren't going to replicate what they did in 2014. I think it'll be very hard in that group to do it. And I think Serbia have enough talent. They've got Mitrovic, who bagged a hat-trick in their last friendly before flying off to Russia. Luka Milivojevic got an assist in that game as well. You've got some Kolarov at the back. You've got Ivanovic. You've got some you've got a good core there, and you've got a good experienced pros as well who have been to World Cups and major tournaments in the past. So, in my opinion, I think they could be a sneaky underdog. Dusan Tadic as well from Southampton. So they've got some decent players there, you know. For me, they're the underdogs of this World Cup. I think they could get through the group and sneak through in second ahead of Switzerland. Their crunch game will be against Switzerland, in my opinion. That will decide it. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we could see them going as far through the World Cup as possible, but hopefully no injuries to Luka. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, on who your World Cup underdog is. Which team do you think could go through the group and potentially be a shock like Ghana has been in previous years, Costa Rica, like I said. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be putting up some really good videos over the World Cup when it starts. I will be doing some World Cup themed videos for sure. And when England play Tunisia in our first game, I've got a really special video coming up for you guys for that. So be sure to stay tuned for the Red and Blue Site YouTube channel. It's not going to be all Palace based whilst the World Cup is on. It's going to be focusing on England and the World Cup. So be sure to check it out. Like, share, subscribe, and of course comment below your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching.